I think we could do some Pictomancer. You get bonus XP if you have something that's higher level, right? So I can get my Pictomancer up to like 99% of 86. And then I can switch it up. I think that's what we'll do. Because my red mage is 87, so I don't want to be 87 on both. The lacerations and burns are unmistakable. A Lycaon was indeed responsible. Okay, I remember. They reported that some animals had killed some other animals in Elpis. I remember. But the creature is nowhere to be seen. Doris must have taken it away. The man makes his base at the 12 Wonders. I shall go and seek him out there. Emmett Silk and I will search the area for good measure, just to make sure the Lycaon did not escape. My thanks. Let us meet at the 12 Wonders when you've finished. I will go on ahead. Please follow with Amy. Come, come. It's down this path and over the bridge. This way? No Elpis. One sec. She just slammed a door? Assemble? Ah, shit. Scatter. Secret fridge inside the shelf. Inside the shelf. I need to cut my nails. Why is your fridge in the shelf? Did it look like I was in the shelf? Oh yeah, maybe. Okay. Yeah. I need to cut it out. What, the shelf? You also walk in midair. Okay. Interesting. The Mach Gaming, thank you very much for the Prime. Thank you, thank you. Did you rearrange your streaming room? No. It depends, I guess, when you last saw it. I have changed it here and there over time, yeah. I'm still not in the final form for it. I'm still working on it. Panga! 17 months!
Gore snapped.
Gore snapped. Yeah, it does. Time does go fast. Thank you so much for supporting me for 17 months, especially with the manual Prime subs. Appreciate you coming in to refresh it. This isn't even its final form. It's not. It's true. It's true. I like it. I just didn't notice. Yeah, that's okay. But yeah, so depending on how long you may not have noticed my room. I used to be in a different room, then I moved to this room. This room is a lot bigger, so I have more space. My shelves are now white instead of black, and I've changed my lighting around here and there. And yeah, just changing things as we go until I can maybe find some kind of final form that I'm happy with. I'm at Esfan's place right now? No, this is not Esfan's place. There it is, the 12 Wonders. Hermes is looking for Doras. Let's look for Doras too. He's a man with long blonde hair, I think. I'll know him when I see him. Okay, she's now accompanying me. Meteon! So Meteon is the Twitter girl. If you're with Meteon, then assume you're on an errand for Hermes. What can I do for you? So sorry, wrong person. We're looking for Doros. Ah, I see. We do have similar hair, so people often mistake us from afar. I hope you find him soon. Skipping a company explanation, not a real fan. We've seen the explanation like 5 times by now. Once I get back and record today's results, I should finally be able to put that report to bed. Not Doros. His hair is long, but the color is wrong. Okay. Way more than 5? Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. Yoshi P cried when he personally wrote that explanation. Do you think he expected us to read it more than once? Not farming explanations, and she calls herself a diehard FF fan. Oh my god. Dora's! That's Dora's!
Hi, nice to meet you.
Well now, if it isn't Meteon, what brings you here? Ah, I thought I heard familiar voices. I didn't realize you two had decided to help me search for Dora's. Thank you. You're in charge of the Lycaons, I believe. Where are they now? Out in the fields in restraints. Frenzied as they were, I couldn't well return them to Kittisis. Once I've submitted my report, I'll see them reverted without delay. It's as he says. The beasts are indeed quite ferocious. You're one of the 14. What brings you here? Nothing you need to concern yourself with. As you were. We've heard the news that a Lycaon slaughtered Occupites. As the observer in charge, you are of the opinion that they are not fit to be released? I am. Their abnormal aggression and exceptional strength makes for a highly problematic combination. It matters not where they are released. Lycaons would threaten other species and upset the natural order. Could it be that the specimens observed are an outlier? Highly unlikely. We've created a good many of them. All exhibited the same tendencies. Even when we used Kairos to begin with a fresh slate, their behavior was unchanged. Kairos? A memory reconfiguration system. The chief himself created it. It allows us to erase or alter memories that we may observe creations in different environmental conditions without needing to remake them from scratch. Interesting. Quite impressive and potentially dangerous, depending on the intensity of the etheric emissions. Pashtarot may wish to have words with you. Rest assured I've kept all values within prescribed limits. Who's Pashtarot? Am I supposed to know that guy? And to prevent misuse, its applications are limited to those authorized by the Chief Overseer. Okay. Do not misunderstand. To manipulate a subject's memories is an intrusive act I deeply abhor, but it is still preferable to execution. Come now, Chief, let's not be so melodramatic. What was born of ether is simply being reduced to its original state. I know the distinctions concern you, but we mustn't lose sight of the bigger picture, making rational choices for the sake of a more prosperous star. If a creation cannot be properly studied, even with the aid of Kairos, we remake it. If a creation is deemed a detrimental existence, we unmake it. 'Tis all for the greater good, and none question the necessity of such routine processes. I understand these things, I do. I would never think to unleash a clear and undeniable threat onto the world. Yet, insignificant though their individual lives may be next to all creation, it is all the Lycaons I have. It's all the Lycaons have. Before we seal their fates, we owe it to these beings to exhaust all options, to ensure that nothing has been overlooked. He feels bad for them. If you insist, let me provide you with a full report, and we may take it from there. Would it be possible for us to attend the discussion? That Emmett Selk may better carry out his duties? By all means. Pray show them to the meeting room. Their blood, sweat, and tears wasted on a fake fan. What are you guys even talking about? What are you guys even talking about? Oh yeah, I forgot to, I wanted to put once human later. There we go. Alright. To man, other beings are just things, to be used and controlled. Like magic. That's what Hermes told me once. Oh. He's telling her a lot of things, huh? Pasha is another of the convocation that he first appeared at the end of ER in cutscene. Okay, so I don't know him more than that. For now. I fear this discussion may take a while, during which time... Meteon? Are you feeling unwell? It's not me, Hermes. It's you. Wait, what? I won't go to the meeting. I'll stay with Annie. Loath though I am to impose, may I leave Meteon in your care again? It's not me, it's you? Okay. I'm in your debt, if you'll excuse me. Can you help me with something, Annie? The meeting will make Hermes sad. I want to cheer him up. With a flavor. Hermes likes flowers the most, of all the creations in Elpis. Most creations are expected to be interesting, or beautiful, or strong. Better in some way. But flowers are different. They're designed to suit our emotions, what we feel and want to convey. Hermes likes that. I can't make flowers, so I'll search for one. And I want you to search with me. Let's start here, at the 12 Wonders. Okay, she's accompanying me again. I swear to God, guys, if you comment the skipping text. Look at Kinara role-playing. Role-playing. Unsub? Excuse me? Okay, tree in bloom. You could have known more about Push Art if you picked a specific dialogue at a specific side thing for a specific character. That you did not do it proves you're not a real fan. Oh my god. Vibrant purple flowers bigger than your hands adorn the tree. Oh, so big and bright. I love them. But they might be too bright. You have to think of the recipient. That's what Hermes said. Oh, I'm sorry for not thinking about the recipient. If you're a real FF fan, name all the convocation members. A tall, slender tree rises before you. You crane your neck to look for flowers. No flowers. If there were apples, we could have covered them in syrup. Let's head outside next. Don't worry, we won't wander far. Outside? Aren't we already outside? Annie, why are you so small? What made you this way? What do you mean small? I'm not small. I'm normal sized.
Jealous of tall.
Jealous of tall. Not me. An array of beautiful flowers grow in the bed, their mix of colors forming a pattern. These would be better for Hermes, but they're hedged in. That means we shouldn't touch them. They're either under observation or poisonous. Any other place should be fine though. Let's keep looking. Familiar plant. Set on a tall, thin stalk, the oddly shaped flower is mesmerizing in its undulations. Oh, a coneon, a flower that can move. When Hermes wasn't looking, it shot seeds at him. Not a good gift, maybe. But you're good, Annie, at spotting flowers. We'll find something soon. Annie isn't short. In the Shire, she is a giant. In the Shire? We're not talking about the Shire. I'm talking about being normal-heighted in a normal society. Not a society of hobbits, okay? You spy nothing promising nearby. At best, common-looking grasses with some few tiny flowers. Nothing around here. Ah, over there, Annie, something big. Huge. Oh, okay, something huge. Malodorous grass. A terrible stench reminiscent of sodden old boots pervades the air. Without a doubt, the culprit is the Morbo-like creature before you. It's an Adonis. The things around its mouth look like petals, but the flowers are the orbs on its head. When Hermes inspected it, it swallowed him up. He didn't leave his room for days. What do you think, Annie? Would he like it? It's probably not the good sort of memory. I'd rather not go near that thing. Yeah, I'd rather not go near it. We need feet pics to confirm Annie ain't a hobbit, to be honest. Why do we need feet pic? She's small even in the Shire, though? No, I'm not! Average height of a hobbit. 3 feet 6! I'm 5 feet 2! That's almost double! That's almost double! That's 1 meter! So not this one either. Oh, because of hair on the feet? You're actually lying? Wait, how am I lying? You're 1 meter tall? No, hobbits are 1 meter. Finding a good flower, it's harder than I thought. I'm sorry, Annie, but could we search a little more? Maybe as far as the fields over there. I'll pick something after that, I promise. I thought 1 meter was 2.6 feet. 1 meter is 3 feet and like 5 inches or something like that. Wait, I just said that without thinking about the height of a hobbit. I just know that's what it is. So yeah, there you go. Confirmed. Because basically, in terms of feet, I'm like thinking about my binds right now. What? No, don't edit hotbar. I did not just pull another one. Okay. I don't know what I pressed to start editing, but it's okay. Here, lush fields. Jesus, almost died. Brr. Lush green fields stretch out before you, ending where the sky begins. Aw, there's nothing. The shiny thing over there. What could it be? Oh, it's the Elpis flowers. No, they look a bit different. Is it the same one? Oh, it is Elpis flower? But they have a black stem? Oh no, it was just the lighting, okay. Hermes likes and dislikes them at the same time. Like me. They're intellectuals. Like me, they feel his pain and turn dark. That's only for Hermes though. For others, they're always white and bright. What does that mean? Hermes has darkness and other people don't? Hermes has depression? Truly, the flower was dark in your home? Then do you have it too? A dark emotion? I've known the pain and sorrow of loss. I felt great fury and frustration. I've been plagued by doubt and anxiety. Feels bad, man. Too real! I dare say I have a few. Okay. Which one do we... I mean... Sorrow of loss is something I've not truly experienced in life. I know it's part of life, and I don't know how I'll handle it the day that I do. But yeah, everything else, yeah, I can understand. I can relate. Which one do we pick? Hard 3? Let's go for 3. 2 because small? Excuse me? No. I know the first one. Yeah, no, I'm sorry to hear, and I know that we all are gonna have to face that one day, and yeah. Sag. I see, ... Hermes has felt the same, a shortness of breath. The walls closer and closer, but only him. No one else feels it. Wait, why does no one else feel it? Please, Annie, will you lend them to me? Your doubt and anxiety? Wait, what? Lend them to me? Yeah, you know what? You can have it for this week. I'll take it back next week. But then the week after that, you have to take it again. I want you to make the flower dark in front of Hermes. Interesting. Okay. He has been in a dark place since before he created me. Needs to know that he isn't there alone. That others are sad too. Okay, let's do it. Truly? You'll do it? Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Thank you, Annie. Thank you. It means more to me than I can say. I can't wait to see how Hermes reacts. Let's go back and fetch him. Okay, there was a bunch of people in Mika's chat who would come and be like, oh, Annie, like, how's your Final Fantasy going? And I think I might have responded one of the times, but it felt awkward the other times because, like, no one else there really plays Final Fantasy. I guess Storm has at some point, but no one else plays it, so I don't want to, like, take over the conversation about something that no one else relates with. So I sometimes felt like I needed to ignore that. So I'm sorry if you were one of the people asking. I just felt awkward taking over the stream too much. But then there was one person who I was like, okay, this person hasn't even watched my stream. Because the person asked me, how is Dawn Trail going for you? And it's like, I'm not playing Dawn Trail. But then I found it funny that they're like, I mean, they know I'm playing Final Fantasy, but they don't know what I'm playing. Which is interesting because I think it shows the true perception of a lot of viewers too. I think a lot of viewers, they sometimes just like, they see that someone's playing something, they can make a bit of assumption and that's that. They don't really like watch, if that makes sense. How's Dawn Trail going? It isn't. But yeah, I sometimes I still get surprised at the viewer perception of things. Viewer perception of a stream is so different from the actual stream. As soon as latest content, yeah, which makes sense, right? Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I've always found viewer perception so interesting. Because people come in and like they say that they've seen me do X, and it's like, wait, but I haven't done X. It's like, oh, they think I did X because I did Y, which is kind of similar to X, but like, you know. Things like that. As I put stream on the side as I play video games, you're a side dish, not the main course. Exactly. No, honestly, that is literally why. I just found it funny. Because I think sometimes as streamers, you forget that. So it's one of those like streamer lessons that you learn. I remember when S-Fan was like, I think it was one of the BlizzCons or something. I don't remember what he had done on stream at the time. But I remember that he said he's been doing something different, and he had people come up to him, want a picture, and say like, oh, the biggest fan ever, blah, blah, blah. And then they would talk about something. I don't remember now what it was, but let's make up something. Let's be like, yeah, oh my god, I love your content so much, and like, yeah, I love that you're also like giving Elden Ring a try right now. Or like, or not right now, but like, I also love that you're actually trying Elden Ring. Let's say, put it like that, yeah? This was BlizzCon, this is before GTRP. And then like he tells me afterwards when the fan is gone, he's like, I haven't touched Elden Ring for 2 years. But okay. You know? So it's like, oh, I'm a super massive fan, I'm so happy to see you, blah blah blah. And it's like, and I love this thing that you do. And it's like, I haven't done that for 3 years. And he's a super massive fan. But it's yeah, I think it's funny, because I think that is the case for a lot of viewers, because they can be a massive fan, but they don't have to watch all the time. They just tune in sometimes here and there, and it's okay, you know. Hi Annie, what's up Victor? Thank you for the 57 months. Thank you.
Just got accepted into my top choice university. So happy.
Oh, no way!
Well with you.
That's so mind-blowing. Victor, I can't believe I met you when you were like 12. You're going to university now? That's crazy. Congratulations, very good job. We met Victor at DreamHack when he was 12. A lot of my viewers who were around at the time, you guys remember, we met him at DreamHack. And the reason why we got to know him was because we would go around at DreamHack and find different people to see if they would do the Fortnite floss dance with me. And most kids were like, no, no, except Victor. He was very brave and would do the floss dance and other stuff too. And yeah, he was just, you know, he was just cool. And here he is, so many years later, apparently accepted to university. And the rest of us just getting old. YouTube exists so some people still watch there and don't consider the time it was uploaded. Yeah, that's true as well. I've been considering that too, because I've noticed that some people don't know what I'm doing on stream, but they do know based on my like shorts or YouTube content. Like I remember when I think it was when I went to the ESO dinner. I forgot who it was, but someone commented like, "Oh yeah, so you've been playing Stellar Blade, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." And it's like, "Yeah, I saw your clips of it," and like then they mentioned something being really funny, and if I hadn't posted those clips, they may have not seen that, right? So it's like little things like that, I think, which makes a difference in a lot of viewer perception too. It's easier sometimes to consume the short content on YouTube. I watch your IRL content. Wait. I watch your IRL content. How did you hurt your thumb? Espen got that a lot. What did that mean? That they don't watch his content, or? All your content is technically short content? Okay. Very funny. Esfan the doorknob thief? Ain't he not a true S fan? Oh my god. It seems they're still talking. Let's wait until they're finished. And Diesel, thank you for the 32 months. Thank you, thank you. Is this gonna be voiced?
Hermes!
Hermes!
Oh, you were waiting for me.
You've finished talking?
Yes, we've come to a decision.
Okay.
My thanks for keeping me.
No,
so
don't skip.
Emmett Selk and Hithildeus have already retired to their rooms.
Okay.
There is room for you too, if you would follow me.
All right.
Wait! I want to show you something first.
Okay. The flower?
Elpis flowers?
Elpis flowers. Do I have any thoughts on which healers to play? I'm now thinking of Manning Scholar. Honestly, yeah, I don't play healers as Dr. Zaya said, but I would recommend Scholar because when you level a Scholar, you actually level Summoner at the same time. So you get 2 classes in one. So I think that's actually a good idea. Elpis flowers.
Go on. You're not the only one, Hermes. Others feel sad too. You're not alone.
Aww. They're purple now.
Sion has shared much with you.
Oh. He's showing his face!
May we talk a moment?
Those are some cool looking eyes.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Oh, let me mute blurps for this. Hi, nice to meet you.
I
Yeah,
do
what
not
was that,
think
like
it's
green
wrong that we live
eyes?
for the star, that we strive to make it a better place.
Agreed, I guess.
And yet, in carrying out my duties here, there are times when I am plagued by doubt. Do you recall what Hythlodaeus said when we first spoke of my nomination?
Dialogue so low. I think dialogue is maxed. I can turn game sounds up in general though. Let me know if that's better. And if it's too much, I can turn down other things. Dialogue I think is already max, but I'll double check after this conversation.
Death is the privilege of those who have fulfilled their purpose, a choice they embrace of their own free will, and when they depart, it is always beautiful. Perhaps it is, but only for man.
Okay.
Creations that he deems useless are discarded with nary a second thought. Some scarcely born into the world, afforded a handful of breaths before life and potential are abruptly extinguished.
How did he turn into the person he is now, or like was now?
We make an effort to spare them the pain. They sense what awaits. Rage and anguish and cower and fear. And it is not beautiful. Yet no one cares. No one. So fixated are we upon the duty that we do not pause to question the method. Pain and suffering. Confusion and despair.
Despair.
Plain in the eyes of those poor creatures. Yet no one sees. We turn a blind eye and carry on in blissful ignorance. Nor to miss. And always, always the blossoms shine pure and white. A contradiction so blatant I could scream, want to scream. How can you all accept this aberration? Then I wonder, am I the aberration for thinking thus? And I am filled with dread. But now I know I'm not alone. Not the only one for whom the flowers weep.
He knows he's not alone now.
Owen asked what you thought as he kneeled beside the Elpis. Or if you only did it at Meteon's insistence. Nevertheless, I thank you.
Aww.
To know that you too have experienced suffering is a comfort.
Glad I could be of service. Let's have no more brooding, eh? Oh, I could tell you all about suffering.
Lest you misunderstand, I derive no pleasure from your pain.
Okay.
It's just the fact that you are still here in spite of your suffering gives me heart.
Uh-huh. Yeah, let me tell you about my suffering.
The stars in the heavens. Know you what they are?
Planets?
Though it
Actually,
is too far
suns.
to tell, each glittering light could be a world not unlike Aetheris.
True.
A world filled with life.
True.
So many stars, so many lives. For us, there may be no higher purpose than to live for our world. But what of the other living beings out there? What is it that gives their lives meaning? That drives them day after day after day? To pose that question to our undiscovered cousins, I created beings of Dynamis, who can traverse the vast emptiness between the stars. Meteon and her sisters.
Dynamis.
Aye, sisters. She has a great many of them, and they have already departed on their journey, traveling to one star and then the next in search of life.
Is he being very, like, abstract? Or is he actually saying that he has created more, like, meteons that he sent to different stars? Why would he be because is he allowed to do that? Do the others know?
As one might expect, exploration on such a grand scale is rife with difficulties, and thus far I've naught to show for it.
Okay.
But I have faith that we will make some manner of discovery ere long. And when we do, I should be glad to share our findings with you, in gratitude for your kindness.
Alright. I'm not the Elpis police. No? Okay.
It's getting rather late. We had best find our beds. It would not do for both of us to be
Elpis police,
sleep-deprived
Hermes is
on
doing
the
bad
morrow.
stuff. Yeah, let's not be sleep deprived.
Come, Meteon. Let us head back.
Alright!
Alright. Hasn't reported this creation yet as mentioned at the beginning of the zone. Wait, which one was mentioned that he hasn't reported? Was it Meteon? Yeah, and now it turns out he's got multiple Meteons. He said she's his pet project that he hasn't reported yet. Okay. See, that's good reminder. Thank you. Because I think that's a pretty big deal. Oops. Verdict and execution. An all too brief interlude, perhaps, but it is time I attend to my next task. As Emmett Silk and Hythlodaeus are aware, we reached a verdict regarding the fate of the Leonis. 7 were created for observation. And all 7 must be unmade. Feels bad, man. Doris has followed the correct protocols, and as Chief Overseer, I can find no fault in his judgment. The Leonis will disrupt the natural order, ravaging and consuming other species until they themselves starve and perish. They cannot be released into the wild, and they cannot be allowed to remain here in Elpis. I intend to petition the Bureau to have the concept preserved as a restricted purpose hazardous life form. Hythlodaeus has pledged to support me in this endeavor. Yet, whatever the Bureau decides, the existing Leonis have served their purpose. Doris has already isolated the creatures and is preparing to carry out the necessary measures. I will join him forthwith. It is my duty to witness the conclusion to the study. If you are resolved, then we have but to accompany you. Of course. Let us be off then. We return to the main isle. Of course. Actually avoiding blue quests. It feels really weird to avoid the blue quests. Got a cute little mount here. Yeah, we're gonna support the execution, it seems. Missed blue quest? Yeah, missed blue quest actually. Don't avoid them, Annie. Go for the blue quest. Give in to the stalling. Yeah, no. We are not giving into the stalling. Doros, are you hurt? What happened here? They caught me off guard. I had them bound with ethereal shackles, but they became frenzied, even more so than usual, and broke free. I was able to stop 4. The other 3 escaped. I see them. 2 have taken to the air above the 12 wonders. Taken to air? The last is up ahead, lurking in the fields. You and Annie handle that one. The pair in the sky you can leave to me. Okay. If this is how it must end, then so be it. I will render assistance to Emmett Selk, unneeded though it is. Meteon, you are to stay here with Doros. But Hermes! The Leonis must be reverted. I would spare you the pain, and mine. This is my burden, not yours, but if you are intent on helping, then please follow my lead. Okay, so they broke free. We need to stop them. I appreciate your help and lament that it is necessary. There it is, our quarry. Within striking distance at present, but if it feels threatened, it may very well flee beyond our reach. Here's my plan. You will approach slowly in full view and draw the Leonis' attention. Now I warn you, its abilities are as fiery as its temperament. Once it spots you, it will unleash orbs of flame. But fear not, by my pleasure you are more than equal to the task. Withstand the onslaught for a few brief moments, and that will give me time to catch it unawares. Ready? Then let us begin. Oh, I forgot to cast these before I get in combat. Yeah. Die! Interrupted. Die! There we go. What? Oh, come on. I didn't realize there would be more. Okay. Now? Okay, nice. There we go. Got the motives up. Nice. Great balls of fire, yeah. Great balls of paint, actually. No, don't skip that.
Now.
Okay, we caught him. He feels bad.
Forgive me. Please, forgive me.
Feels bad, man.
May you and your kin find peace. Wherever your souls may drift in the underworld, may you find tranquil seas. Be not forgotten, in concept endure, to reclaim form and one day live again. Serve not the star, or any purpose save your own. Live again, if that be your desire.
Feels bad, man.
Hate, if that be your want. We are worthy. But leave your suffering behind. Lay down your burdens, be born anew. Fly high. Fly free.
Join the convocation, Hermes.
Feels bad, man.
You do not belong here.
Why does he say so?
Leave to replace another. To be replaced. It changes nothing. Tell me, do you think it right that we sacrifice all these lives for the sake of the star? And when the star has reached perfection, what then? If all who are satisfied choose to die, shall we all die in satisfaction?
True. If we reach perfection, then it's time for everyone to just die. He has a point.
I do not know. Were I to take up the seat of Van Daniel, it would be tantamount to approving my predecessor's death. I do not know if it is right. And to be torn by such thoughts. I do not know if I am fit to represent mankind.
Hermes! Please don't be angry.
Aww.
It hurts so.
Forgive me. If you would still consider me in spite of everything, I beg some time to gather my thoughts.
Of course, I guess he'll
Meanwhile,
say.
Hythlodaeus, I fear I must trouble you to attend to the others.
'Tis no trouble at all. Take as long as you require.
And you, my friend, I pray you find that which you seek.
I expect we have some few matters to discuss. Shall we return to the 12 Wonders for a time?
Sure.
Aye.
I. I chat. I chat. The other Leonis have been taken care of. The incident is resolved, and life in Elpis continues as normal. Or ends, as the case may be. Rationally speaking, I understand Hermes' argument. No matter how well-deserved the rest, there is a pang of sadness when a colleague leaves us. Yet never has a departure caused me such grief as Hermes appears to feel. What must it be like to experience such torment? Yeah, it must be nice, Emmet, to never feel grief or sorrow or anxiety. Must be nice. Being an ignorant fool. Anyways. Do you enjoy the MSQ so far? Yeah, I am. I'm actually so happy Emmett Selk is back. It was one of the things that made me like not excited about Endwalker. I was not happy with Xenos, and I was not happy that Emmett Selk was killed. I was actually really upset about that. So when he came back in this way, I became so happy as soon as I saw his face. Mad is the noob, thank you very much for the 6 months. Thank you. She says after just yelling at Emmett, look, we have a complicated relationship, okay? Xenos is the best. No, Xenos is very boring and very annoying. And like, just stands there and says nothing. Except we're friends. Best friend. I can fix him. No, you can't fix someone who's incapable of feeling. It's just a lost case. then you shouldn't have killed Emmett. Well, it wasn't my choice. I had to continue the story. Like, I was not given a choice. Do you want to kill or let Emmett live? If I was given a choice, I would let him live. And you had a choice. I had no choice if I wanted to continue the game. I didn't get a reaction meeting him again on his besties. Too bad. VOD should be posted. I don't know if that specific VOD is up, but I am posting all my playthroughs though. I don't know if that specific episode is up. Maybe. Maybe like this one. Have I met Emmett yet here? Maybe not yet. I think maybe it's not been posted yet. I think this is so far the latest video in this playlist. But it's coming. It's coming. And also Skiba has done really well with organizing my playlist by putting all the chapters so you can actually see like when 6.0 starts, you can see where that starts so you can check it out. And also through Taylor and Noma, he's been able to do these, so thank you to the boys helping as well by being able to, because Skiba never played the game, so like he doesn't know what's going on, I think. So like he could not do it without their help, so thank you for that. It's really helpful for anyone who wants to check VODs and want to look for specific chapters. The only sad thing is that there is a lot of chapters missing from my playthrough. I think 5.1, 5.2, and 5.3 are all missing. And then I think there's a bunch of Stormblood content also missing. So that's a shame, but yeah. A lot of other stuff is actually there. So need to update command. Which command? What do I need to update it to? How to know what? Keep an eye on content, making sure videos actually have MSQ, not dailies, distraction of Q, crying about height, etc. Crying about height, etc.? That is not like just a common activity. I don't just spend time crying about height. Okay? Oh, it goes up to 70 now? Actually, Skibbo, could you please update the command? I need to be right back real quick. Alright. Let's get out of idle camera. Oh, is it Colnaris? What the hell, Colnaris? What are you doing? That's not very nice. What the hell? You know, it's because of expressions like this that makes Final Fantasy role-playing so good. Like, that is such a silly face. The fact that this exists, I think, is incredible. It's so random. It's so stupid, but so great. I'm not making a noise. Yeah, no, the noise was something else. Travelers after... Oh! Guys, it's level 87 now! It's MSQ level 87. Wait, I may not be able to do this on my Pictomancer anymore, because my Pictomancer is 86. That's awkward. Not enough XP. That's awkward. Where to now? If there is anywhere you would like to visit before we leave, I would be glad to show you the way. Hermes has not yet outright refused his position with the convocation, merely postponed the decision. As such, I may as well resume my assessment. If we cannot accompany him, then I will content myself with questioning his colleagues. Ever the pragmatist, then allow me to remain your humble guide. And what of you, Annie? Will you continue along with us? Wonderful. Our fellowship travels on unbroken. I say we explore another part of Elpis and see what new encounters there are to be had. If you would follow me, we will first head back towards Anagnorisis. Short on XP. Pick to have XP too short to do it. Time a dungeon for half a level. We could consider that next time. I think for now it's fine. We'll just play Red Mage. I am considering the blue quest, not gonna lie. I am considering it. But we are on a bit of a schedule today. Do it, give in. How much XP you need? 85%, so yeah, we're not doing that today. I'll try to stick, yeah, it's okay. I'll just change to red mage. No big deal. Once human is at 8 PM, so it's in 2 hours and a half, 2 hours 20. 3 hours? Oh, really? Yeah, you're right, it's 3 hours. Forget Wanderer's Tales can give you a lot of XP if you turn it in as Picto. I forgot what Wanderer's Tales are. Is that like the different mini quests? Like, do a level 60 dungeon, do a something, complete a trial. Yeah. Do you have to go there to pick it up? Yeah, it's okay. Today is not a leveling stream. We'll worry about that next time. From here, we follow the path northwards to Notoneus. There, we'll find one of the news which facilitate travel between the islands of Elpis. First-time travelers must be accompanied by someone with the requisite permission, which have previously been granted. We only need to use the device together once, and henceforth you will have leave to use it freely. Okay. Shall we? Do you need to shower, grow grass from your body? If I shower, my grass will grow faster. Hello, any particular negative first-hand testimonies about the Tesla Model 3? I have no idea what Tesla Model 3 is. You just kill Shive 9s with second chance, no need to do everything from a journal. Okay. Bane doesn't shower, she failed a sticky test after all. It's a trash car? And you not chat, shake my head. Oh, I'm sorry. Does she even know what a Tesla is? I mean, it's a car brand, right? I actually recently discovered that Tesla is like iPhones, where they just have like 3 car models, and that's it. Here we are, Notoneus. This news will take us to Calimelios Zephyros, the western island. That's it right there, looming large over us. Step this way and we can soon admire the view from above. I'd get one even though negative stuff. Of course you would, moron. You're an iPhone user. iPhone owner.
I present to you Calimelios Zephyros.
Love this place. Yeah, this place is really cool. The entirety of Elpis. I'm not sure what exactly this area is, but yeah, this whole thing is really cool. Time to get back. I present to you Calimelios Zephyros.
Here you will find a number of testing facilities, as well as the observation hub of Poiton Oikos. Right then. Let's begin by... Well, well. An Arraius. How delightful.
An Arraius.
And what, pray tell, is that?
And what, pray tell?
Ah, that's a new species of shark. We approved the concept but a few days ago.
Okay.
Sharks are among the most popular sea creatures. Rare is the day when someone does not submit a new concept. At first, they were largely orthodox, consideration given to such things as size and environmental impact. And then a whimsical someone thought to bestow it with flight, another superior intelligence. And then the floodgates burst. Concepts with multiple heads or arms or
multiple
legs, or
heads
arms and legs, and so on and so forth. It was getting absurd. A part of me wanted to tell them to go away and find something else to create, but in the end, I couldn't deny their passion. And here we are.
Was he about to attack them? What if he was just coming to say hi? Oh.
That was
She's-
too close. Are you unharmed?
She's here.
Well now, if it isn't a pair of familiar faces.
Hmm.
Venat, that we should meet you here.
Venat.
As I mentioned earlier, the better part of the convocation holds that when we retire is when we return to the star.
Guys, can you remind what I know of her? Mommy. Yeah, can you remind me what I know of her? Bow, 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 bow. She's hot? Right, right. Well, I can see that. Barely anything? Play this and you'll find out. Yeah, of course I'll find out. I just want to know what I'm supposed to know at this point, you know? That's it. We know she is to be named Venat. Okay. You don't know about Venat yet. Have I not seen the name Venat? I have. You saw her at the boat once? That was in this expansion, right? When I saw her at the boat. Wait, but I thought I saw Heideland. I'm a bit confused. Are they the same person? You did in 5.x patches? Okay. Heart of Heideland. But she wasn't called Venat. This is the first time she's introduces. Okay. You learned about her at the end of... She was part of the group that opposed the summoning of Zodiark. Which is... I know that story as Heideland. I think I guess I didn't connect her being this being at the same time as being Heideland. Okay, alright.
Well, she is not among said majority. Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work. Venat is her name, and she is the previous Azem.
What? She's the previous Azem?
It has been a while, Hythlodaeus. You look well. Less so, Emmet Selk. I dare say the lines upon your brow have both deepened and doubled in number.
If she used to be a Zem, isn't the only solution for her to die when she leaves the post? No, it's not the same thing. She said no and lived. Okay. Alright.
A shame for one so young. You must make an effort to frown less often.
Yeah, no, yeah, I mean, I heard him say... What did he say? Even after stepping down, she carries on with her work. Okay, I missed the part where he said she's not among said majority, which implies that there is a minority that would do that. To me, it sounded like she's the only one who's done that. But yeah, maybe more people might have done that too. Okay. 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 Normally when your task is done, you return to the star, aka you die, but some choose not to, but it's not normal. Yeah, I just never got the impression that, like, some people do that. Once she left convocation, she stopped being a Zem and a new one was selected. Yeah. Okay.
Easier said than done, thanks to your unruly successor.
How is she? if I may ask?
Incorrigible as ever. Rushed headlong into a volcano on the brink of eruption just the other day. I should be glad to share the tale in its entirety later, if you're so inclined.
Huh, you know I am.
Huh. You know I am.
Now then, you are?
Does she know? Uh-oh. Staring into my face.
Say, have you perchance come from the future?
Oh, she knows.
I do not believe we have ever met, yet I sense my magic upon you.
We're caught.
For if I wove the enchantment, I could only have done so at a later point in time.
Holy five-head.
What manner of magic is this, if I may
What
ask?
the hell? That's so
a
cool.
Traveler's Ward, of course. It prevents the corruption of one's ether.
Holy moly. I mean, okay. The ego of this woman to think that no one else could have given me that enchant. What if I did it to myself? Venat? I'm kidding. Okay. Because it's her magic? Yeah, well, what if I learned her magic too? How can she be so ego and think it's her magic? Maybe I copied it. I'm kidding. Calm down, chat. That sounds rather like the Blessing of Light. Does it protect you from enthrallment by pramals by any chance?
Primals, you say?
Oh.
Well, I'm not familiar with such beings, but if they enthrall by warping the balance of ether, then yes, the magic would afford you a measure of protection. I gather from your question that you are not ignorant to its presence.
I mean, of course I'm not ignorant. The magic is on me. I know everything about me.
Hold on. From the future? That's absurd.
Absurd. Am I gonna tell them? Am I gonna tell them?
What is it? Are you unable to speak of the matter?
Am I able to? He told me not to do
The
it.
reality to which you must return exists as a result of the final days. You cannot reshape the past to undo the tragedies of the present.
Butterfly effect.
So, your actions here will not change your history, but they may yet affect the course of ours.
Guys, what if everything is my fault? What if I did this and this is why the future was the way it is? Everything is my fault.
How very exciting.
She's excited?
I'm quite fond of delving into the unknown. And there's naught more unknown than the future.
Holy moly.
Until a moment finally arrives, we cannot know for certain what will come to pass.
Zernexian gifted a
Regardless of
tier
our
1 sub to
supposed
0
foreknowledge.
_ Dylan.
So you
They
needn't
have given
worry for us.
1010 gift subs in the channel.
Sorry, I need my button to mute alerts when it's mid cutscenes. But Zernexian, thank you very much for that gifted sub. Until a moment finally arrives, they cannot know for certain what will come to pass, regardless of our supposed foreknowledge. So you needn't worry for us.
More importantly, that you should go to such great lengths as to travel unto the past bespeaks the gravity of your quest.
True, it does.
Will you not reveal it to us? Mayhap we can be of aid to your cause.
Not gonna lie, I would love to tell them. I don't know. Like, if you meet these people, I think I would tell them. I don't know. Where do we even start? That's a good question, too. Never send any back in time. Like, I can tell Emmett, you're dead in the future, and I missed you.
Then you've been keeping quite the secret to yourself. As a representative of the Convocation, I will hear it all. Your identity, purpose, everything.
Alright, Emmett. You and I have a very complicated relationship. And I had to, unfortunately, kill you because you killed someone else. And that's that. And I thought I'd never see you again, and now we're here. So, you know, if you ever wanted to start a relationship, this is around the time you do so. Oh, my character is sad.
Why don't we move to a place more conducive to calm conversation?
Okay.
I've been working here for some days now at an old friend's behest. If it is agreeable, we may make use of my accommodation at Poiton Oikos. We were meant to meet. I am certain of it.
Guys, what if the fact that I met her now is the reason I
Else
have the
wouldn't have
enchantment?
marked you so clearly, and sent you unto myself in the past.
I think this had to happen. We had to go in the past. That's how we get marked.
It's precisely the sort of mischief I would get up to.
And she knows it.
Quite inspired, if I do say so myself.
Yeah, shut up, chat. Don't spoil. Stop making her kneel down because you're short. Wait, does she only kneel down because I'm a Lalafell? Skillert, thank you for the 9 months. Wait, I thought I muted the sound.
Twitch baby.
What the
Thanks
hell?
for the enjoyable streams while at work. Keep it up, Annie.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The timing of that alert was fine sound-wise, but it's good for me to know that my buttons aren't working though, so let me fix that. Wait, what? Wait. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, I think this should work. Let me double check. Oh, okay, now I understand. I'm, yeah, one sec. Now I get it, now I get it. Wait, do I get it? Yeah, I do get it. I do get it. Alert scene, full overlay alerts. Alert scene, full overlay alerts. This is hidden. And this is showing. Okay, now I think it should work. Okay, let's see. So if I go back here, alerts off, alerts on. Okay, now it should be on. Lakes DK for the 51-month resub. Thank you. And now if I switch it off. Perfect. It works. Okay. Yeah, my Stream Deck button just wasn't working, but now it works. And yeah, Skillert, thank you as well. For the 9 months, that is a Twitch baby indeed. Thank you very much for the resub. Never finished Endwalker? No, I never did. I never started it even. I started it like a week ago. My apologies, but before we move along, and I'm so glad I didn't, honestly. It would have been chopped up into like multiple episodes over the course of several months. Doing it this way has been so much better. Just, you know, working on it every day. My apologies, but before we move along, a colleague has tasked me with a matter which I'd rather not leave unresolved. It involves finding a certain concept engraved crystal, and the quick-fingered Aureas which made use of it. No, which made off with it. And Aureas, you say? I think we might have seen the culprit before being distracted by that business with the shark. Would you like us to follow its ethereal trail? That would, of course, lead us only to the Aureas. There is no guarantee that it hasn't dropped or stashed away the crystal you seek. Please, even that much would be enormously helpful. While you're hunting down that thief, I can follow behind and scour the forest floor just in case. Could I ask you to join the search? I would appreciate another pair of eyes to cover the land to the west of here. Many thanks. There's a small bridge leading into Poyetan Oikos. Let us meet up there once we've exhausted our efforts. Is my donor page down? It's just a blank white page for me. I don't know. Anyone else where it's just a blank page? I think we'll go this way. Oops. Donor page is fine here. Okay, so she blocked Canada. I haven't blocked Canada anywhere. What am I looking for? Search for the concept crystal. Okay. I see something. Concept crystal. Bling. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, I think it's time to hand in the quest, and I can't do that as this spec. That is truly unfortunate. Another thing I can do is do my Pictomancer quests. They might give me a level 2, to be honest. Not sure. But I haven't done any of them. But yeah, for now we need to switch to Red Mage. She hates Canada so much she does not even want their money. That's not true. Kana. You role-playing with a white dress instead of black? Not sure if they'd appreciate that. Oh, but she has a white dress. Okay, that's fair enough. Our last searcher returns. I'm afraid the Aureas no longer had the crystal, nor was I able to find it as I followed in its wake. I don't suppose you fared any better? The crystal! Well done! Wonderful, now I can focus on your tale without that missing concept nagging at my mind. Have you always had a knack for finding things? I've often been asked to do so. Traveling and searching go hand in hand. You travel often then? Oh, seems we have something in common. Long ago when I held the seat of Azem, I was forever trekking back and forth across the star in search of answers to people's problems. Did we know that she used to have the seat of Azem? Naturally, the need for such journeys has lessened considerably since I entrusted the position to my whimsical successor. Whimsical. No, yes. Not until the previous cutscene. Because I feel like that's pretty huge news. Because aren't we being compared to the person? Yet I'm still eager to come running should an old acquaintance or new interest require my personal attention. That is what brings me to Elpis, in fact. Many times has my presence been requested, my opinions sought concerning the habitat of this or that creation. Agreeing to help locate that missing crystal was a minor distraction, which now promises to become a major revelation. How strange and wonderful it is, the way one thing leads to another. Wouldn't you agree? It's huge news, right? Yeah. Yeah, Hythlodeus, he's the one who told us. She's our predecessor. Yeah. That's crazy. The past not yet come to pass. Venat is in a cheerful mood. Thank you again for your timely help. Now then, 'tis time I return the stolen property. If you'd go on ahead to my accommodation, I will join you as soon as I've attended to that task. Follow the path straight ahead to the building at the top of the slope. I have the entire place to myself, so we can speak without fear of being disturbed or overheard. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. She's inviting me to her house? To be alone with her? Have I tuned to this one? Nope.
Alert test forehead grats on the mythic raid clear pause champ.
Thank
so you're
you.
all done now with the awakened Elpis.
Yes, I am. I have all the awakened achievements. And yeah, I need to focus a little bit on WoW to get the last things that I need. I didn't want to do it today because we already took a break from Final Fantasy XIV, so I didn't want to cut too much into it. But yeah, in the next few days, I think we might see a little bit of WoW as well, just to ensure we get everything that's missing. Thank you very much for the donation! Welcome to my temporary abode. Please make yourself at home while I put on some tea.
A wonderful aroma. I feel more relaxed already.
Would that I had sweetmeats to offer, but I travel light out of habit. There's plenty of hot water though, so please have as much tea as you like. Now then, will you tell us your tale?
Are we gonna tell her? Are we gonna tell her? We're thinking hard. Are we gonna destroy the future? My character is so stinking cute. A calamity called the Final Days has befallen the world? The world has been sundered, broken into shards? Mankind is being forced to flee the star? I'm telling them? Holy crap! Walk free. Maybe I should have picked the fleeing from the star.
From the beginning?
I mean, you did say you would do it if that was you. That's true. But I still didn't think my character would do it. Can't wait to see it. Dear Stockholm Health. Oh, Julian, what's up? Are you gonna be there? I'll see you there then. Hopefully. Which one did you pick? I picked the one that the world has been sundered into shards. This is insane. I can't. Did I actually just tell them this? Am I gonna start from the beginning? Yes? But he warned me. me! I can't tell them! Elizabeth told me to not do this. What the heck? Okay, I hope I tell Emmett about our relationship. Holy crap, the actual beginning. Oh my god. Actually saying everything. Oh! Emirate. That's the latest stuff. This expansion stuff. I spilled all the secrets. I can't believe it.
Preposterous. Utterly preposterous.
What does preposterous mean? LMAO, your character's tiny? What do you mean my character's tiny? No way. Bullshit. He doesn't believe me?
While not the words I would have chosen, I too have my doubts. Much of it borders on the incredulous.
What? How can you doubt my words? Do you even know who I am?
Venat?
Oh, she believes it. She believes every word.
Not knowing the precise details of the first final days, it is difficult to determine the veracity of the tale.
Okay.
Supposing it is all true, I must ask myself why I would do what I did. Why would I feel I had no recourse but to oppose the 14 and create this Heidelin? Circumstances change, of course, but it would not have been an easy decision regardless. No, there must have been a reason. One compelling enough to force me to take such drastic measures. Then there is the Elpis flower, which I said would serve as a guide. That it's of import to your mission is plain, but your presence here leads me to believe that this place also holds significance.
No Elpis. I like how no Elpis has become a thing. Has no Elpis been a thing in general? Like in other streams? Has that been a thing? Yeah? Okay, alright. Yeah, okay. That makes sense, because I was like... Because when I said it at first, and people said it, I don't know, it became so natural. So it's like, I think you guys have heard this before. But I haven't. I thought, like, I made this up. Not original, yeah. 2-year-old meme? Oh, no. That's funny. But yeah, no Elpis. No Elpis. Yeah, okay.
But what could it be? What are we meant to accomplish?
Might it not be simply thus?
Okay.
In the future, whence she came, the final days could not be averted. Mankind has no choice but to flee the star.
So I did still say that.
By alerting us to that eventuality, perhaps you wish to pave the way for other futures.
Theoretically speaking, it is a possibility. Yet if that were my primary objective, I see no reason to guide our friend to Elpis specifically. The capital and Amarot, or even my own home would be more logical destinations.
True, true. I note also that Heidelin did not specify a point in time to which she must return. By this, it may be inferred that it was not critical that we should meet.
Alternately, she had reason to believe that our paths would converge, coincidental though it may seem.
This is quite a puzzle, and we do not have all the pieces.
Okay, what pieces do you need?
Hardly any. But we do have one immutable fact. If the final days are indeed as described, they will bring death to all that I hold dear. Yet despite being afforded long years of preparation, the only provisions I could make were for flight.
Yeah.
Nay, my first and foremost endeavor would be to find a way to forestall the coming doom.
Given that even the 14 failed, mayhap you deemed it impossible.
Nothing is impossible. This I have always believed. And if Heidelin is indeed me, she would believe the same.
Listen to yourself. Are you seriously entertaining the notion that you are a messianic figure in some far-fetched tale?
Shut up, Emmett. Yes, it's true, okay?
Well, I will not. I refuse to accept that our world could be undone by some unforeseen calamity.
Mm-hmm.
I also take offense to my portrayal as a megalomaniacal madman.
Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? Megalomaniacal. Meaning... someone who has an unnaturally strong wish for power and control, or thinks that they are much more important and powerful than they really are. I mean, you know.
To sacrifice oneself for the star is a noble act, and I would hold those who gave themselves to this Zodiac in the highest esteem.
Wait, to those who gave themselves to this Zodiac, wait, who is he referring to? Is it wrong? No, it's true. That is what he is. He's wrong, but he's being reasonable. How likely is some dwarf has come from the future, really? What do you mean dwarf? I'm not a dwarf! And it's likely because Venat could feel my enchantment, which was from her future. Have the ancients sacrifice themselves to summon Zodiac? Oh, like the original. Okay. Okay, I see. Alright, okay. Because I thought he was referring to when we beat him. But he's referring to like the original reasoning for Zodiac. Okay. He says, I would hold those who gave themselves to this Zodiac in the highest esteem. Did he not respect them? The ancients that did sacrifice themselves? He never respected them? The next line explains what he means.
Yet, you claim I recreated Amarot and populated it with phantoms of our people? A bizarre indulgence that would be insulting to their memory.
Why would it be insulting? I mean, you did do that.
Worse still, I even invited you there. Literally invited my own downfall. Why would I do something so idiotic and inexplicable?
Because we had a complicated relationship, okay, Emmett? You know, that's all we can say, alright? That's why.
Now, I will allow that the hypothetical task of restoring our world would be daunting in the extreme. The thought of having to bear such a burden for 1,000 lives horrifies me. But I would never forsake my duty. I would never forsake my brethren.
It's kind of crazy to think where the world went and how these characters changed.
You do not know me.
Have we talked about Hermes?
I've had my fill of your fiction. I will return to my duty, and you will not bother me again.
Damn. I think he just broke up with me.
Emmett Selk! Wait!
Alright. He walked out.
You've seen much of Elpis already. If you have any observations to share, I should like to hear them.
I got dumped by him after he's died. Dynamis is key to all of this. Hermes and Meteion are somehow involved. I'm still trying to make sense of it all. Yeah, let's mention Hermes.
Hermes and his creation Meteion, you say?
Mm-hmm.
If Dynamis is the self-same energy as Akasha, as it likely seems, then those two may well be at the center of the calamity to come. This warrants further investigation. With that settled, just time for action. The missing pieces of the puzzle are here, I'm certain of it. And when you find them, the picture my future self has painted will be complete, and you will have your answer.
Okay.
And suffice it to say, I will aid you in your quest.
That's nice.
Have faith. If Emmett Selk is the man Azam described to me, we've not seen the last of him.
Of course not. Of course I've not seen the last of him. He died and we saw him again the next expansion. 'Tis true. Okay. Shall we begin our investigations then? I'm acquainted with Hermes, of course, but only as a visitor received by the chief overseer of Elpis. Of the man himself, I know only that which is common knowledge. Thus I suggest we fall back on the tried and true method of conversing with the locals. The observers who live here can surely tell us more of Hermes and Meteion, and I have a good idea of where we might begin. Can we time travel to Emmett every expansion, please? Ha! Signed the petition. And that's certainly a way to stay sane. Keep time traveling to have a relationship with someone in the past. See you the woman standing in front of yonder building? Her name is Izaman. She's the one who made arrangements for my stay in Elpis, and from what I recall, she's held her position here for quite some time. Chances are she can provide us with some insights. Go and ask questions. I will help with drawing out answers if need be, but I leave the choice of topic up to you. Questions? For me? Well, I suppose I have no other pressing duties at the moment. Oh. Okay. Something that can't be cancelled. Greetings, Ismene. My friend here is desperately curious about Chief Hermes, and I was wondering if you might indulge her. Certainly, Mistress Venat. Anything to be of service. Anything to be of service. What do you wish to know? What kind of person is Hermes? What are Hermes' interests? What kind of person? Let's go for what kind of person. Well, I can only answer from my own experience, but I would describe him as a quiet man, reserved, you might say, and occasionally somewhat poor with his choice of words. His reticent nature, however, does not prevent him from carrying out his duties as chief overseer. The man is a walking archive when it comes to life forms. He can discuss any species in incredible detail and is the leading authority on concepts with the power of flight. I hope that answers your question. Was there anything else? How long has Meteion been here? Do you know of Meteion's abilities? abilities. It's no secret that she is a highly unusual familiar. Of late, the chief often makes his rounds with her, like a mother hen raising her chick. I understand that she is able to read emotions and communicate directly with one's mind. Exactly how she was created with that talent, however, is a mystery to me. My apologies. I wish I could explain her nature in more depth, but I've not had occasion to discuss it with Chief Hermes. Do you wish you knew him better? Do you trust him? I beg your pardon? I know Chief Hermes for many years, though I cannot say we're close. He's never withheld information to the detriment of our duties. If that is what you mean? Forgive us, we seem to have veered slightly off course here. Is there perhaps someone else who could tell us more about Meteon? That would be Timaeus. He has a similar expertise with flying concepts, and is more than eager to discuss the subject. You'll find him conducting his observations on the bank of the stream, somewhere to the east. Oh, and unless you take a particular joy in rambling discourse, I suggest you keep your questions concise. We shall keep that in mind. Thank you for your patience and the insight. Think nothing of it. If there is aught else you need during your stay, please do not hesitate to ask. 0 out of 3 fish is back? What do you mean 0 out of 3 fish is back? Come, Annie, I think we've taken enough of Isamene's time. Our investigation is off to a fine start, wouldn't you agree? From here, I propose that we split up. I shall continue making inquiries with the resident observers if you could track down the colleague Ismene mentioned. While I did feel compelled to interject once or twice during that previous conversation, you seem more than capable of drawing forth the answers you seek. All I ask is that you watch your footing around the stream. We can meet back here once you finish speaking with this Timaeus. You filled the question here as well? No, I didn't. What do you mean? I didn't feel anything. I'm gonna go here to explore the zone real quick. No! Fell down. Why even go back to the past if we know the real point of history to change is 0-3 fishes to prevent the final days? No, we are not in the past to undo the fish thing, okay? The fish experience was totally fine. Nothing wrong with it. Hirota, thank you very much for the two-month resub. Thank you. Randomly yawning. That's great. Why are we in the water? Are we catching fish again? Yes, I am Timaeus, but please keep your voice down. You'll startle the birds. Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. That mount has longer legs than Annie. The little dog? No, he doesn't. You've asked wrong questions, sadly. Does it matter what questions you pick? So, what does he wish to speak about? Is it true you're an expert on flying creations? What do you think of Chief Hermes' flying creations? Chief Hermes' work? A worthy subject indeed. Those beings which soar through the clouds, majestic and graceful, are ever a favorite of creators. Even now, with so many varieties in existence, the flood of newly imagined concepts continues unabated. What sets the Chief's creations apart, however, is how they benefit from his boundless knowledge of the celestial realm. Birds that climb so high that they disappear from view. Others which traverse the boundless sky in moments, and all without riding the currents. I know of none save here who can conceive of such marvels. Even we who prize elegance of form above all else are dumbfounded by his genius. Okay. Why not mimic his process? Wait, DK Wood Online just gifted a tier 3 sub to the community? Thank you. And it went to Kochu. Thank you. I really appreciate it. Tier 3 sub to Kochu. Thank you. Why not mimic his process? Meteon 2 is a marvel then. Question mark? Yeah. My opinion on that matter would be superficial at best. Despite my admiration for Meteion as a concept, I have never delved too deeply into the inner workings of her nature. I know that she has a gift for communicating via emotions, but otherwise, her abilities are a mystery to me. If Chief Hermes should choose to submit Meteion's concept to the Bureau of the Architect, then will the design be registered for public scrutiny. Analyzing a colleague's creation before that step is frowned upon, to say the least. Okay. Of course, if he came to me, a fellow artisan looking for advice, that would be an entirely different story. Do you know Dynamis and Entelechis? I could tell you more of Meteion's nature if you like. Now let's ask about Dynamis and Entelechis. Dynamis and Entelechis? Those terms do sound vaguely familiar. Was there not a flower made here in Elpis which exhibited properties of one or the other? It must have been centuries since I last heard anyone speak of such things. Has there been a resurgence in interest? No? Then why bring up the subject? I'm flattered that you sought my insight, but I can't afford to neglect my duties for the sake of idle chatter. Now I really must return to my observations. Surely you have your own tasks to attend to. Okay. Go here. We're actually completing another quest here. About to. Wait, do you mean DK? Wait, no, he's following. Hi, Annie, what's up, Taylor? Oh, the guy that got gifted. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Twitch is interesting, honestly. I don't know why they have an interesting algorithm, I guess. Back already? That was quick work. You were obviously clever enough to head off any of that rambling Ismene mentioned. So, have you any new findings to share? I see. Even an expert in the field had little understanding of Meteion's capabilities, let alone an awareness of Dynamis. My questions resulted in much the same answers. Hermes' colleagues view Meteion as his personal project and could provide no details beyond those which you just told me. Which leads me to believe that the only person with any significant knowledge of Dynamis is Hermes himself. Yes, we've made some progress here, but more information is needed if we are to reach any definitive conclusions. Witness to the spectacle. At present, the strongest link we have to the final days is the power of Dynamis, and the Entelechis which can control it. Yet most scholars are only vaguely aware of these terms, let alone study them in any depth, except for Hermes, it seems. Thus, I am inclined to stay our current course and learn all we can about the Chief Overseer and his familiar. And on that subject, was there aught else of note you can tell me about Meteion, aside from her unorthodox method of communication? There are more like her. She has sisters. She and her sisters were created to journey to the stars and search for intelligent life. Yeah, let's pick that one. I rather wish you had mentioned that earlier. In any event, would you care to elaborate? So these siblings of hers now travel the great expanse in search of deeper meaning? Thank you. Though the mystery at hand remains unresolved, I feel you've touched upon a vital clue. One we should keep in mind as we continue. Next, I propose we take ourselves to Prepeteia Crystalline, not far from here. Just follow the path to the west. Activity or lurking alters the equation a little bit, at least from my own experiences. Probably. I mean, it is definitely meant to be calculated to a degree. I think it's meant to be some kind of algorithm around it, where the gifted subs end up. But, like, it could be that maybe the person watches streamers that share viewership with me or something, you know? This tower and the other further along are both part of Peripateia Crystalline, a facility where they archive all of Elpis' observational and testing records. Despite how they appear from the outside, the interior is actually a vast area of magically interconnected spaces, which, while fascinating, is not the reason we are here, is it? I shall cut my architectural lesson short and see what those two archivists have to share. If you could find someone to speak with over at the other tower, I shall join you there anon. Two attempts to deprive viewers that checked out the stream for a bit and then left. Trying to give the subs a chance to join for a couple minutes, max. Really? You have questions for me? Certainly, just a moment while I conclude my current appointment. Go gift sub to Miss Temptation. Haven't been to her channel? No? Yeah, so I might have some followers that watch her too now since, you know, since we met and, you know, we've shouted her out, she's rated me and stuff like that. I think I rated her too. I think. Indeed, so if you could provide a comprehensive log of those behaviors, we should then have sufficient data for official records. I tend to give subs on channels I joined because of raid and then left. Yeah, makes sense. Definitely some kind of algorithm behind it, let's put it like that. Now, what was it you wish to speak with me about? The Chief Overseer's personal research project? And by that, I assume you mean Meteon? Yep. Such undocumented studies are difficult to track. After all, hardly a day goes past without seeing a researcher trailed by one creation or another. I'm afraid I can't tell you exactly when Meteon appeared, only that she now spends much of her time at Chief Hermes' side. Although I do recall an interesting tale my dearest Ghislaine shared with me. Ghislaine is my partner and a fellow researcher here in Elpis. She was returning late one night when she caught sight of Chief Hermes sending Meteon heavensward, a host of them. For several days she would speak of that scene with wonder, describing it as one of the most beautiful spectacles she had ever witnessed. That sounds like a story I should like to hear. Mistress Venat, I thought you had already returned to the surface. Permit me to thank you again for your invaluable contribution to our concept placement proposal. Pray do not mention it. As you say, my original plan was to leave after that task, but I have since become engrossed with Chief Hermes' research. Would you favor me with a retelling of the sight which so delighted your Ghislaine? Of course, or you could hear from her lips directly if you prefer. At present, she should be observing a subject in Metabaseos Thalassi. She does enjoy her time there, watching the sea creatures hunt and play, gazing upon the salty waters of the world's oceans, recreated in such sublime detail. I imagine you must find some joy in indulging your boundless curiosity, Mistress Venat. Even though such pursuits must continually and regretfully delay your return to the star. Heavensward mentioned, yep. Hi, Annie. What's up, John? Now my only gift subs are for Mika and Lua, aka Annie's girlfriends. So those are actually fitting. You were gifted for both of them? That's awesome. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's too crazy to be gifted a sub to non-followers. Although, I do think that the streamer should be able to decide. I think if the streamer can decide, like, prioritize subs No, not, well, if they're already subbed. Prioritize older subs who are not subbed anymore. And then you could put like priority, how much should that be? Like 90%, 50%, like that kind of thing. And then maybe like priority if you followed for maybe a longer time. Maybe like give the freedom so you can decide like randomly. For example, during like a massive campaign for like a new expansion or something, maybe at that point you'd want everyone to have a chance to get a sub. But maybe on other days you want it to be like old subs to get priority, you know, like that kind of thing. That's unlikely to make Twitch as much money. Kappa, right? Because it makes no difference. Actually, it might increase the chance for somebody to want to gift subs if they know that they can target people better. You know what I mean? Should be able to tweak the algorithm? Yeah, I think that would be cool if you could tweak the algorithm. For sure. They've determined that this method is more likely to get people to stick around in a stream and spend more money. Yeah, I'm just wondering how they've come to that conclusion, because is it true? Like, do you think people stick around because they want to be gifted a sub? How does, like, if I'm a sub gifter, I'm the one who's spending my money, right? Why am I more likely to stick around if I gift random names that are not around? As a sub gifter, let's say I'm in a stream with 1,000 viewers. There's a lot of people who may not have a sub badge, right? In this case, we actually, almost everyone is already subbed. Okay, let's say we're in a stream with like 10,000 people chatting and stuff. And then I want to gift 100 subs and I want to target every single active chatter, but I can't. I feel like I'd be more excited as a sub gifter if I can like directly gift all of those at the same time. They check out the stream again if they get a gifted sub. Interesting. So that's what they're calculating? The chance for people to stick around once they've been gifted a sub? Okay. Don't want to be giving it to people likely to sub. That's fair, actually. Yeah. Interesting. Does that offset the sub gifter wanting to gift like sub bombs? Huh, I don't know. I've been gifted subs to channels I didn't know existed many times and never checked them out. No, but like, I'm sure some people do, and I guess they have deemed that part valuable, which is interesting. I wish that they would let people experiment though, because I do think people are more likely to gift groups of subs if they can target people. Like, we sometimes have some people in the channel who snipe specific names, right? Because like, you want to support and you want people who are active to get the sub. Remember, it says put people in stream sub before, long before, you usually don't do anonymous. Sneaky, exactly. So sneaky, let's say like you could gift 5 in one go, and it would prioritize those things that you said, that they've been around for a while or whatever. Then you'd be more likely to just do a 5 bomb, right? But, yeah. It's interesting. Anyways, okay. Indeed, they do. "'Tis a rest well-deserved and long overdue, I should think. How greatly have we prospered for the wisdom you accumulated during your travels as SM. And what would Elpis be without your early academic work? The theories you developed served as the basis of many techniques still in use today. Man is a creature of contemplation, but none embody the nature with as much enduring passion as you. Aye, I dare say there is not a soul alive more worthy of a return. I shall rejoice the day you depart on your final journey. I will be honored." Well, shall we take this opportunity to meet with Galena in person? Then allow me to reconfigure the door to the archives here. It will take you up to the Skyway and spare you the need to avoid hostile concepts on the ground. That would be most helpful. Thank you. Thank you. Another successful stun lock. We know who to blame if Amy has to stop on a cliffhanger. I have opened the path to the Skyway. Once you pass through that door, simply walk straight across to the next tower and ask for admittance to the upper tier. Upon arriving at the upper tier, walk straight across the Skyway and you'll find yourself at the entrance to Metabeseos Talasai. Galena will be eager to share her tale with you, I'm sure. It's not like Annie when she plays Zelda again in 2032. Is that when you think I'll play Zelda? Hello, what's up, Digadino? Mistress Venat, just passing through? Then allow me to prepare the path. If you need further assistance, there is always an observer or two out on the upper Skyway. That's a very hopeful date. 2032? That's crazy. Mistress Venat, I was not told to expect. We would have prepared an official welcome. Please, there is no need for fanfare. I only wish to speak with Galena if that might be arranged. Yes, Galena, of course. I will inform her immediately. But she may be engaged in a testing phase. You could be in for something of a wait. Should I let her know your business is urgent? That won't be necessary. This lovely view will keep us occupied until she is ready to receive us.
A delightful breeze and a breathtaking view.
Breathtaking. Mad Dog, thank you very much for the prime. Thank you, thank you. Oh, wait, am I unlucky in this cutscene? That the weather is bad?
Place?
Or is it just always looking like this? Because this weather looks pretty bad. What is it like in the future? Is the world still a beautiful place? It is actually pretty beautiful. As beautiful as ever. Some parts, yes. Others, not so much. It's more beautiful here. I'll say as beautiful as ever.
I swear I could hear the glimmer in your eyes and the adoration in your voice.
What voice?
While we wait, will you not tell me about your adventures?
Yeah, maybe I will tell you.
Not the portentous events which led you here, but the simple delights all your own. By learning about the future world, I may gain insight into future me's plans.
I may gain insight to future me's plan. I mean, honestly, I don't disagree with her. I think she's right.
But more than that, I have an interest simply as a fellow traveler. Short of going somewhere oneself, there's naught more stirring than hearing another's account.
I'm telling her the entire story. Yeah, I got ready to knock him out. Especially Emmett. I had so much fun killing him. And then she's like, oh! Yeah, it looks pretty cloudy today.
Incredible. Would that I could have been there to see it. Yours is a harsh and unforgiving world. Yet in spite of this, your brethren hold fast to their virtue.
They do.
To know that the light of mankind's potential still shines, Even in that faraway place, it gives me heart.
Gives me heart.
Thank you for regaling me with your tales. I will treasure every word.
Treasure every word.
As you know, I was once a scholar. And among other things, I sought to understand the workings of the world. What exactly is ether? How formed the laws of nature? Whence sprung mankind? Riddles and mysteries beyond counting. Over the years, I have managed to find answers to some few of them. Yet rather than attain a sense of mastery, the more I understood, the more I came to hold the world and its miracles in awe.
And that's the thing, the more clever you are, the more you realize that you don't know things, you know what I mean? Like, the more you realize that there's things you don't know and will never truly understand.
We too are miracles, each and every one of us, born of the warm breath of life that traverses the heavens, swirling through eternity. When I fully grasped the improbability of our existence, nothing felt impossible anymore. If it could be imagined, it could be done.
Improbability that nothing felt impossible. That's interesting. That's a very powerful statement.
A passion swelled within me. An epiphany dispelling all preconceptions of what was natural and true. And a presence without. Immense, yet intimate. Fate, perhaps, holding us in its tender embrace. As reassuring as it was intimidating, how keenly aware I became of creation's fragility, built as it is upon precarious happenstance. I was overcome with an irrepressible urge to know the world more intimately, to hear its voice, feel its breath.
Hear its voice. Feel? Did she just feel us?
I ventured forth on a journey that very day. So very long ago now. Freed from presumption and prejudice, I saw the world through a newborn's eyes. Everything fresh and new. And so beautiful.
So beautiful. Where's a Final Fantasy makeup cosplay? You're so good at them. The problem is that most Final Fantasy characters, they just look like that, right? Like, I can't do that as a makeup. But white wig, true, I don't have one though, so I would need to look into that. But I do have a Tataru cosplay that I wanted to do, but I'm missing part of the set, part of the outfit. I need to look into where it is. I don't know where I put it. So once I figure that part out, we'll do it. Worst case, maybe I'll just do it without the hat, but I would really like to do it with the hat. I know I had one, I just don't know where it is. Get the Ishtola dress? Yeah, maybe we should do that instead. We could do one day of what's the mark called? The... was it the mark of Baldessian or something? Archon mark? Yeah, so I could maybe do that. That could be cool. But then maybe I'd have to have a hairstyle which shows my neck more. Something like that. Wake up to the 3rd floor of her mansion and checking the 1,000 square meter storage space for random stream shit. Yeah, that's true. I have 1,000 square meter of storage. A real tattoo? No, not a real tattoo. Like painted. So yeah, we could maybe do that. I'll look into it. I'll look into it.
Lands that stretched on forever. Skies one could drown in. The heartbeat of nature, silent yet strong. And amidst it all a people. Beacons of light and life. Laughter that warmed my heart like naught else before. They are my meaning and my purpose. My love.
My love.
And so long as they need help, I cannot return to the star. Perhaps my future self is still waiting for it. A moment she can let go and walk unto the end. Safe in the knowledge that man will find his own way. You, who are our future, tell me this, and tell me true. Has your journey been good? Has it been worthwhile?
Yes. It's been good and worthwhile. Do we get options?
Pray forgive my lateness.
Oh, come on, Galene. Get out of here. We had a moment right here. We had a moment together, okay? God damn it. Pray forgive my lateness.
My observation subject was rather irritable, and it took a while to settle it down.
We really went from Venat's like soft and beautiful voice to this voice.
No need to apologize. Your work takes
I'm
precedence.
stressed already.
Besides, we had a pleasant conversation in the meantime.
Yes, we did.
You're too kind. Now then, I'm told you wished to ask me some questions.
Okay.
Indeed.
Sure, let's ask some
I have an
questions.
interest in one of Hermes' creations. Meteon. You witnessed a host of them take flight, yes?
Yes, I did. Rude? No, it's not rude. Okay, I'm sorry for being rude.
Oh, that! Yes, yes, I did.
Yes, I did.
'Twas in the dark of the morn. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation.
Wait, what was the question? Meteon. You witnessed the host of them take flight. Oh, okay, okay. I was in the dark of the... No, don't skip. I was in the dark of the moon. I'd left the Thalassai after nocturnal observation.
As I walked along, I spied a bright light climbing high into the southeastern skies. Then, in an instant, it was gone. Like a shooting star, only rising rather than falling.
It's Lisa's voice actor? No way. Oh my god. That's hilarious. I mean, Lisa is in this expansion too. That's actually hilarious.
But then another shot up. Then another, and another. Intrigued, I made my way to the edge to investigate.
I mean, Lisa's a pretty big character. Is it normal to have a voice actor be multiple characters when the character they played is pretty big? Yeah? Okay. I haven't come across it. Or maybe I just haven't recognized. Xenos does 2 voices also. Which one is the second character? The guys at the Guardian camp had Emmerich and Ishtola? Really? Okay. Puddingway is one of them? Okay.
And who should I spy on an isle to the south but Hermes and Meteon? The Metea, rather.
The Metea?
There were lots of them, and I realized they must be the shooting stars that I'd seen.
dazzling spectacle indeed. Have you spoken with Hermes about this?
Oh, yes. The sight left such an impression on me that I approached him about his mystery project the very next day.
Okay.
Alas, he said that he couldn't reveal anything just yet, that he needed to conduct further tests.
Okay.
It shouldn't be long now, though. He often returns to that isle, and I have a feeling he's nearing a breakthrough.
He's nearing a breakthrough.
Splendid. We are likewise eager for the details. Well, that is all we wish to ask. Thank you for taking the time to indulge our curiosity.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's always a pleasure to speak with other inquisitive souls. Oh, and will you be descending now? If so, I shall link the doors for you.
Link the doors.
Please.
Link the doors? You did previously the VA credited to the primary actor they play, then later in additional voices their name is listed. Okay. Raban's voice actor also sings the Shadowbringer's theme. I think when it's singing it's a bit different. Because it's, when someone speaks, their voice, at least to me, is quite different from when they sing. So it doesn't like, yeah, it doesn't like break anything for me in that way. Do you only stream the story or also leveling? I mainly stream doing story stuff or certain quests, side stories too, or some other kinds of farms if I want, I don't know, a specific triple triad card, if I want a specific mount, specific things like that. I don't really care about leveling. I honestly barely notice my level. I just play to play. I don't watch my level. And I don't, yeah, so I've never like specifically had like content of like, this is the time to level. I haven't really done that. There's just so many other things I can do. And then sometimes I switch around the different jobs I have just to, you know, dump some XP in this job while I'm doing this other thing. Like, that kind of thing. So another piece of the puzzle falls into place. From what we've learned thus far, I think we can safely conclude that Hermes hasn't been revealing the details of his research to others. Which suggests that either someone will appropriate his discoveries and make use of them, or that Hermes himself will have a hand in causing the final days. Oh shit. Did we already conclude that these meteons shooting stars is what's causing the final days? How did she make that conclusion? Since we have no reason yet to suspect the former, we should consider the latter the more likely possibility. Proceeding under that assumption, our next step should be to divine why, or even if, he might desire such a terrible fate for our star. That's crazy! Okay. Worthy of his back, Venat has a new course of investigation in mind. I should like to visit the site from which Hermes sent forth the Matea. If we are fortunate, we might find some hint of what drives this research of his. Leonis said she spotted them in the southeast, rising from an isle she could see from the edge. If we stand at that same vantage point, it should not prove too difficult to locate the isle in question. Let's take a look, shall we? I would say going straight for leveling is super boring if you don't go for other content. Yeah, I feel like, yeah, leveling is not really my thing. I prefer completionist, so I prefer discovering new content. I prefer grinding reputations or grinding collectibles. I prefer doing things, and XP should be like a side thought, not a main thought. Like I could never sit and do like, oh, my daily roulettes. Like I don't think I could ever do that. That sounds too boring for me. But if it's like, yeah, let's kill this boss 20 times so that we could get a drop for the mount, then sure, I'll do it. Is it 99 times to get a guaranteed mount, I think? Kill this boss 99 times if you're extremely unlucky. Or lets you also get tombstones, which you need for completion. Yeah? What do I need tombstones for, which is for completion? I guess I haven't reached that point yet. What about omni leveling? You do get accomplishment and a mount, I'm pretty sure. What is omni leveling? It's funny, like, I've spent 1,200 hours in this game, and I'm still not knowing of so many things. Now, if I were conducting some mystery research, where would I go? Ah, what about that one? Have you the means to fly? 'Tis quite a distance away. Nope, I can't fly. Inconvenient, but hardly an insurmountable problem. To me, Argos. Double my playtime, but I'm ahead in MSQ, because I like doing side content. My friend, would you mind creating a double to carry Annie here over to that island? Stubborn creature. There is no place in this great star we have not together traveled, and still he remains obstinate in the presence of strangers. Argos has rather exacting standards, I'm afraid. What? You've ridden him before? Ah, your before meaning my after. Not at all confusing, that. Interesting. 'Tis certainly not unthinkable. But speaking of the here and now, the quick solution is for us to face off in a sparring match. Sparring match? Huh? Demonstrate to him that you're capable of holding your own against me in battle, and you should convince Argos that you're worthy of his back. And besides, I might even teach you a thing or two in the bargain. I'm supposed to fight her? Is this like my fight with Potfriend? And then Potfriend died and I didn't want him to die? You seem doubtful. Oh, okay. But useful less or not, it will certainly be a moment to remember, a memory of the distant past to cherish. What say you, travel out of time? Choose your battlefield, I will do what I must, and if this memory turns out to be a bad one? Let's say that. That's up to you, isn't it? If a loss would sting, then you had better win. Clear your mind and prepare your weapons. I will await you at the clearing over yonder. ER spoilers? Wait, what? This is ER spoilers? Here we go here. Oh, Elden Ring? Oh, I thought you meant Endwalker. I was like, yeah, it's Endwalker. You just spoiled the game for all of us? Oh, okay, I'm so sorry, yeah. Endwalker, yeah, that's true, because it's ER. Okay, let me get this real quick. I'm gonna be right back before I start this duel with Venat. I'll go for a quick. I am ready for the duel. Let's go. I'm not level 88 yet. Is that bad? Prove my strength. Okay. How do you play this spec?
Let neither side hold back.
Okay. She has so much health. I'm like so dead.
My blade sings!
What does that do? Oh, I have to go to her! Okay, well, that happened. Normal. Okay, it's fine. We got this. We got this.
Let neither side hold back.
I need to also Holy moly. So much damage.
My blade sings!
I need to heal. Where's my heal? There. Okay, found it. True blink. Okay. We got that. Whew, that was close. What are those? Okay. That's fine.
My blade sings!
I'm running! Okay, it's fine. I just realized I haven't been using my...
Impressive. I shall have to try something different.
my off GCD things.
No quarter.
Oops.
Have a taste.
Ouch. Oops. Ouch! I might want to repair. Oh? How do I repair? My gear is not fully broken though. A few pieces. One piece, I guess. How to repair? I need a repair person? I mean, there's no way I'm gonna go to the Minder now. Do I have a repair item? Do you see any repair items? Only crafters can. I seem a bit zoomed in. I am a bit zoomed in. Honestly, not gonna lie, but like playing with controller, 60% of the time I'm thinking about how to reach certain binds on my stuff. It's actually really complicated. Thinking about binds and then thinking about movement, and I think this would have been a lot easier if I just played on keyboard. Maybe I'll just play on keyboard for this actually. Like that's actually like hard mode. Wait, what happened to my binds? How do I change this to show hotbar 1? It's showing the wrong hotbar. Two more quests after this one is a stopping point. Because you're gonna have time to... Okay, okay. So I'll do 2 more quests and then stop for today. Alt 1? No, that doesn't work. Anyone else know how to change this bar to bar 1? It is, it's my, this is the bar that you can normally swap, like, what's on it, right? This is the real bar 10. Settings enable arrow. Where is the button now? I applied it. I still don't see it. Oh. I don't know how that changed. Okay.
Let neither side hold
I need to still
back.
remember a little bit what my binds were. Holy, I'm dying. What's my heal? Is it Q?
My blade sings!
Oh. My cooldowns. Circle of Brilliance. Oh, it goes all the way here? Oh, I didn't know that! It's okay, we got this.
Impressive. I shall have to try something different. No quarter. Have a taste.
I think I used the wrong bind. Can't cast anything.
I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
Neither will I. Okay, we can do another melee combo. I should also be using my cooldowns.
Prepare yourself.
Does it follow me, or what is that? Follows me? What the hell? Whoa. Am I dead? I needed to run the other direction.
Begun.
That was
Come at
bad.
me with your all.
Hero's Mantle. Ah! I'm messing up my melee combo. Because I forgot how symbols look like, so I'm like forgetting to press the correct buttons. Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, that's bad. Holy crap. Okay, this is actually hard. Okay, so V and Shift V is actually my AoE abilities. Okay, good to know. That one is AoE as well. What is this? Reduces magic taken. Oh, this is pretty good. Okay, it also increased my HP. Okay, and heal is there. And what about these things? This is the one that gives me multiple melee combos. What is this? Is this like an ability which has been deleted? Okay. Swift cast, acceleration, embolden.
Let neither side hold back.
Let neither side hold back. Why was that damage so high?
My blade sings!
Oh, we have Swift cast as well for a free heal. I should keep that in mind. I was a bit slow there. My heals are so weak. I guess I mainly remember from when leveling, healing was pretty strong.
My blade sings!
Okay, I'll do one melee combo, then I'll use my modification. I never used it.
I shall have to try something different.
Oopsie.
No quarter. Have a taste. I see you won't be easily overcome, but neither will I.
What does this one do? Can be cast immediately? Oh, is it just one? One cast is free? Acceleration.
Prepare yourself.
Oops. I accidentally free casted a jolt. It was a waste. This is such a long fight as well. Because my damage does nothing to her. She's so strong. True stone. Oh, this is where I failed last time. There we go. Just go to the middle. Okay. I see.
We've only just begun. Come at me with your all.
Okay, let's do a magnification. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Very well. Let us move to the final trial.
Okay. There's more. Don't reach her! I got magnification. Is there more? I'm chained?
Break your chains, shed your burdens, and show me your strength of will.
Please no QZ. What is she doing to me?
You still stand. The people of your time are more resilient than I had dared hope. I have seen enough.
We did it! She's seen enough. Duty complete! You! First try with keyboard. I think. Did I die with keyboard? Maybe I did die with keyboard actually. Anyways. It was a big difference in difficulty, at least.
'Twas my intent to finish it, but clearly I underestimated you.
Mm-hmm. Did very good. Thank you. That was a tough one.
One would think I never learn. I made the same mistake with Azam when we first sparred. Despite being less than half my age, her strength was astounding.
Strength was astounding. Yeah, that was fun. When she did her ability where there's a bunch of like telegraph things that you need to avoid, it felt a little bit like a Melania fight, where it's like, whoa, 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 go there, go there, go there, go there, go there, go there. So much stuff. Did she admit trying to kill us? I felt like she did kind of say that, didn't she? She said something about finishing us? What did she mean? It was my intent to finish it. What does that mean? You did a hard mode with shit gear? Of course. Of course. What transmog is on your weapon looks sick? I'm actually not sure where it's from. Did you notice her constantly changing jobs during the fight? Oh, no, I never thought about that. I don't know jobs enough to notice. She was using, like, different job abilities? That's cool. That's cool, I didn't realize that. And that's cheating too, yeah, true.
As is yours. 'Tis plain you have weathered considerable hardship. Far more even than your tales would suggest.
Far more.
It seems we
made the job change sound?
On journeys.
Oh. That's cool. She's so beautiful. My character, right? I agree. Don't you dare say you were talking about Venat. My character's so beautiful. Ooh! Oh, yeah? Yeah, I know.
Well now, I dare say he is warmed to you.
And that's how we get introduced to Argos. Properly.
A boon to be sure. He never forgets his favorites, and is ever eager to come to their aid.
You're trying to say Venat is not beautiful? I mean, my character though, you know? You know what I mean? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Wait, I can't look in front of myself. There we go. Look at this. It's incredible. Like, how can you even look like that? Argos will soon have us standing on the very spot where the Metea made their departure into the night sky. With luck, we will learn something of Hermes' intentions. My hope is that we find no connection, no festering wish for oblivion. Then we might have Hermes and his considerable expertise working for us, rather than against us. Alright, that was the completion of a quest. So I was told 2 more quests is safe, and after that I should stop for today. A flower upon your return. Let us move over to the edge before mounting, shall we? That will allow Argus to catch the currents rising up from below, and give us a smooth ride over to the isle. Oh, I need to change now too. But yeah, I think combat is much nicer with keyboard, but general like a world and stuff, this is nice with controller. And with that, I'm Bedga. Good night, Aiden chat. Good night, Jeff Koo. My least favorite fruit? If I'm given the fruit bowl, which fruit would I not pick? Gondul, thank you very much for the 12 months. Thank you, thank you. Tomato or olives? Is olives a fruit? No, I love olives though, and tomatoes. Probably like, what's that fruit called with the red seed-like things, like with liquid? Plum? No. Yeah, maybe pomegranate? Let me Google that real quick. Yeah, probably that. It's so complicated to eat, and it's like the reward is not even worth it. Grapefruit? What was grapefruit? Grapefruit. Is grapefruit just blood orange? Or is that something else? Argus motions to his back with his muzzle. You've been given the go-ahead to hop on. Yes, let's do it. Bitter citrus. It's different. Bitter. Okay, yeah, then I don't like that one either. I do like blood orange in general, though. Blood orange is different? Okay. Blood orange. Never heard called like that before. I think it's called that in Sweden at least. Well, this is cool. Blood orange. Now, what was the name of the... What did it say? No something. Ah, no... That's too fast! What's the name of that tree? No something. Ah, Nota Faroan. Quite a striking specimen, is it not? Isn't this pleasant? Argus certainly seems to think so. There we go. Now I got them. So what are we gonna find here? Brace yourself for the landing. I wouldn't want you tumbling off at the last moment. This sound effect now? What is that sound?
Quite a small place, lacking even the most basic equipment.
Is it when we discover something new? Yeah, the music. Does it mean anything? Or is it just ambience?
The present may yield no clues, but we may yet try perusing the past. Have you done this before?
Ambience? The song is out everywhere and
so
nowhere?
You cannot control the power freely. Worry not. I shall assist you. Come and stand before me.
Okay. Maybe I should change my clothes to be white too. Okay. 2 ways.
The first entails peering through the walls of the soul in the moment a subject is recalling a memory. The second requires no subject, and is instead a process of piecing together an event from ripples left in the ambient ether. As memories are etched upon the ether of the soul, so too are they etched upon the ether of the world. In this way can history be preserved. Such memories are given to fading, however, and can prove challenging to visit.
Okay.
But come, let us try. Close your eyes.
Chat, close your eyes. Are you closing your eyes, chat? Yeah, no looking. I'm definitely not peeking.
Fully functional and proceeding on course towards their respective stars. Estimated time to completion of survey is 108 cycles.
108 cycles.
End of status report. Severing connection with shared consciousness. Did you hear that, Hermes? All is well.
Did you hear that, Hermes?
Yes. Good tidings at long last. Every step of the way, I've been reminded how little we understand creation. How the universe defies imagination.
But soon we won't need to speculate. We'll know the answers. What others live for.
Indeed. And we'll owe it all to you and your sisters.
He wants to know what other people live for.
I wonder what answers we will get.
Whatever intelligent beings that exist out there are bound to be vastly different from us. Diverse in form and culture. Possessed of unique ways of thinking. Their conception of life and its purpose will be no exception. Completely and utterly unlike ours.
Utterly unlike... How?
Yeah, how?
I have no idea. Yet whatever answers we receive, I will not dismiss them out of hand. No. I will think earnestly on them all. And I will share them with our people, that together we may contemplate our own existence. Perhaps then our star will become a better place. Not only for man, but for all life. Meteon, as though I gave you wings to soar the heavens, I did not teach you how to walk the earth. So loath was I to bind another living being.
What? So loath I was to bind another living being? What does that mean?
In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so much more. And when you return, older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming and coming of age both.
Mark your homecoming and coming of age.
Will there be apples? Covered in syrup?
Oh my god. Is he sending her on a journey? Because she's still here, so when is she supposed to go on this journey? In the course of your long journey, you will learn from those you meet. Learn to walk and run and so much more. Not her, her sisters? Wait. Oh? Oh, the shared consciousness with her sisters? Okay, I misunderstood it. Because she spoke differently at that point. So I thought that consciousness was... I thought it was Hermes going into her head. Or like, her into Hermes' head. Like, I thought it was a shared consciousness with Hermes. Okay, I misunderstood that part. Okay, now I get it. Okay. I didn't learn, you will learn from those you meet. Okay, and then when you turn older and wiser, we will have a celebration to mark your homecoming. And coming of age both. Okay, now I get it.
And how are you supposed to eat them? Rather than food, perhaps...
Flower?
A flower.
I knew it.
Yes. Upon your return, I will gift you a beautiful flower.
Aww. That's why she liked flowers. Aww. The power of flower. Pre-played? Yeah, this is my second playthrough, clearly.
So, what is your opinion?
Hermes wouldn't wish for the final days. Hermes is a gentle soul, and yet... I couldn't say just by this moment alone. I mean, it's so wholesome. Like, there's no way this person... Let's say that he wouldn't wish for her. Let's see what she says to that.
I'm inclined to agree.
So what happened?
As we had suspected, the two are somehow involved. Yet 'tis difficult to believe that they would deliberately seek to end all life.
I guess her sisters. Maybe.
In light of this, I propose that we reveal your tale to Hermes himself. If he does not wish for the final days, as we believe, he may well join us in pursuing a solution.
Maybe us telling him this is what actually drives him crazy. So we caused it, but we didn't actually change anything, because it was going to happen anyways.
Then it is settled. Let us seek out our friend with all swiftness.
Let's do it. Not the sad piano.
It would not do to let such a pure soul be blackened by tragedy.
it's right here. I thought I needed to go somewhere else. There are any number of places where Hermes might be in Elpis. But we could do worse than to look in Catis Hibarbera, the largest facility. It stands in Ethosoletikos Boreas, the Northern Isle. I wonder, Andy, for an institution which claims to studiously research every species destined for release into the world, did you not question how they found room for them all on so few islands? The answer lies within Catis itself. I touched upon the practice before back at the archives, where a vast area is stitched together out of multiple conceptual spaces. The same holds true for the interior of this facility and its magically constructed environs. 'Tis there, within those sprawling habitats, that the chief overseer and most of Elpis's observers conduct the bulk of their work. Come, the simplest route is via the noose north of Poietanoikos. Oops, no space. Skib, are you able to pin that once human message from the bot? Are you able to? Perfect, thank you. For some reason I can't. Yeah, he did it. He did it. Alright. Do 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 do. I think I'll just teleport. Pretty close. Pretty close. I heard from someone that in once human you can make your character have things that could hypothetically crush a watermelon. I just noticed my own stream crashed for me. I wonder if it happened to anyone else. Passage to Ethoselikos Boreas. This appears to be the teleporter Venat told you about. Motes of light yet hang in the air, suggesting the device was but recently activated. Alright, let's go. Yeah, like the video feed itself. I can show you guys how it looks like. It looks like this. So like you need to reload. So it is possible that this happened to a bunch of people who may not be actively watching. Maybe. Maybe. That happens all the time though. Oh, really? I don't normally have the stream playing. I still don't have the mount. Which is why I try to keep playing. But I don't know what's wrong with my account. I actually just can't get... Wait! No, it still doesn't make sense. Like, I still don't have the mount drop. I don't know why. The new technology is my guest. You should now have the authority to use it as you wish. As for the way to Catis Hyperbea, we follow this path, then turn left. Okay, so we're here now. Have you tried getting the mount drop? Yeah, apparently it doesn't want me to have it. Okay, I should pick that up too. Here we are, the grandest research facility in Elpis. We should head inside and ask after Hermes' whereabouts. Hermes is at another facility, as we have just discovered. Oh. Who's that? Emmett? Oh. What are they doing here? Furthermore, we've confirmed that his studies into Dynamis, as well as his creation of Meteon, were entirely private pursuits. No one else we spoke with appeared to possess the chief's depth of knowledge on the subject, and neither did we hear any tales of stolen research. Which means that if Hermes himself harbors no desire to bring down an apocalypse, then he might be recruited to help prevent one. Or so saith the illustrious Emmett Selk. According to your story, the 14 divined the connection between the celestial currents and the final days, but were never able to pinpoint the root cause of the calamity. With our people's greatest minds, not to mention Hethlodius' sharp eyes, committed to the pursuit of a solution, such an outcome seems inconceivable. The only possible explanation is if the nature of the catalyst was so inexplicable that even we failed to perceive it. And what better fits that description than the invisible, intangible Dynamis? Which in turn leads us to our next question. How did Hermes, in his role as Fandaniel, not recognize the subject of his own research? We must assume that he either knew and was unable to help, or that he was otherwise prevented from identifying the cause in the first place. At this juncture, all we can do is speculate. To be clear, the Convocation does not tolerate acts of deception or malice. We are practiced at perceiving truth and would have known had Fandaniel lied to us. Hermes has no conscious wish for the world to end. Of that I am certain. It seems there is more to the tale after all. So if he does not consciously want something like that, that means it must be the girls. We conducted an investigation of our own, you see. How comforting. We seem to have reached the exact same conclusion. I see no reason to delay further. 'Tis time we brought Hermes into the fold, as it were. Thank you for your understanding. Save your thanks. I did not say I believed your ridiculous story. But as Emmett Selk, I have a duty to examine any potential threat to our existence, no matter how ludicrous or personally offensive I may find it. Fine, Emmett. Fine. Wait, is this the stopping point? Stopping point? Alright, okay. So we go again tomorrow then. Is it still level 87? Still 87, okay. But we go tomorrow then. Alright. Well, that's exciting. Made some progress. Maybe not the most efficient of gaming, but I think we did decent. Leonis laughing in the background was the best part. Was he laughing? I missed that. That's funny. That is funny. We could do some side questing. Might as well do some side questing. And then we'll get ready for Once Human soonish. Can go here for these blue quests. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to play in like half an hour. I see Preach is playing Once Human as well. SOD 4? No, I don't have any SOD 4 plans currently. When is SOD 4? SOD 4 is today? Oh, that's what people were asking yesterday. I was confused when someone asked me about SOD 4 yesterday. Is it like tonight at midnight or? An unexpected guest. Well, this is a pickle. Whatever am I to... Please tell me you're here to deliver a message from Cleon. You are a familiar, yes? Azem's familiar? Oh, and I do like the name. Annie. But if you belong to Azem, then what has become of our visitor from Amarat? He was meant to arrive some time ago. Our wildlife subjects are accustomed to the presence of long-term observers, but when someone from outside of Elpis comes to visit, the reactions can be somewhat unpredictable, and occasionally violent. Would you be so kind as to track down Cleon and see that no harm has befallen him? Visitors don't wear masks, so he should be easy to spot. And if you do happen to find him in the process of being mauled, you have my permission to terminate the offending subject. Safety first. Okay. I think it's tonight, yeah. Classic release Thursdays to Friday. Okay. All things happening in SOD 4 release time is very bad. It is bad, yeah, but I kind of miss SOD 3 as well. I think it's just, it's difficult to juggle all the games. And WoW is one of those games, if you don't actually commit, it's not as fun. Like, WoW is the most fun if you commit, if you have a group of people to play with. And if you don't commit, if you don't have the people to play with, like, WoW is not a game that, except for my collection adventure in retail, of course, it's not a game that you just, that I could at least, just log into, level up, and play alone. I couldn't. In retail I can, because there's a lot of things I can do solo. There's a lot of things I want to do solo, in terms of collecting. Yeah, retail works solo. Yeah, even queuing solo shuffle, exactly. But classic, not so much. Like, so if you want to play classic, you need to commit. It's definitely a commitment. Otherwise, it's not as fun. You're a visitor too, aren't you? Perhaps you might be willing to help me. Did you happen to see a blue-haired woman in the area? She wouldn't have been wearing a mask. Are they looking for the same person? This is a different quest. I see. She and I are students of Academia and Nider, and we had intended to spend our downtime visiting Elpis together. We were just on our way when she realized she forgot something back in Anagnorisis, so she ran back, and that was the last I saw of her. She can be a bit, how shall I put it, scatterbrained, so she may well have simply got lost on her way back. I would rather not search for her myself. What if she comes back while I'm away? So if it isn't too much trouble, perhaps you would be so kind as to look for her. Scatterbrained. That's just definitely me. Like us, she won't be wearing a mask, and so should stand out of touch. You'll find her in the area of Philimithus Notos in all likelihood. If you do come across her, could you help her out a bit? See she makes it back? Okay, one of them is right here. I can probably do these quests as Pictomancer, I just realized. There we go. I didn't see the level of the quests. Yeah. Okay, this is good. Thank you for taking the initiative. I wasn't sure about the etiquette of destroying a creature under observation. I'm Cleon, recently arrived from Amarat. I assume Mara sent you to fetch me? She did. I see. Well, we had best not keep her waiting any longer. Fear not, I will avoid upsetting any more of the local inhabitants. Okay, now we go back. I'm gonna double check that I think everything is ready. I think my game is ready. Okay. I think we can complete this quest and then we get ready to swap. Ready to swap a Reno. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Here we go. This was a pretty quick quest, if this is it, because it looks like it's already a hand in. Annie, thank you for seeing to the safety of our guest. Indeed, my hesitancy to act would have ended poorly had your messenger not been there to shield me. I am certainly glad that she was. Now shall we proceed to the business of the day? I believe you had some concerns regarding your personal creations. Yes, as embarrassing as it is to admit, I was worried that the concepts I've registered with the Bureau may not be fit for release into the wild. Oh, you needn't feel embarrassed. You wouldn't be the first visitor we've had who's expressed difficulty in helping their children leave the nest. We can look in on them right now if you like. I should like that very much, but I do have one request. When you swooped in to rescue me from the beast, I was treated to an impressive display of battle prowess. An entity with your strength and instinct would be the perfect candidate for evaluating the worth of my modest creations. I must insist that you join us. What a fascinating notion. Yes, I quite agree with your assessment. Then we all go together, whenever you're ready. Oh, I think now it turns into a regular side quest. I think that's what it is. Every quest is a short quest when Amy completes them. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so it's like a quick intro to... I'm assuming it's gonna be like a decently detailed side quest. Only the first one is needed for the ether current. I think we might have time for one more, to be honest. Let's see. Okay, there's one more here. I'm not attuned? Really? I forgot to attune to it? Is Elpis losing her mind with the Duel MSQ? I don't need to know. I really don't need to know. Like, did I ask? I hate it when people comment things that I haven't played. I don't need to hear. I think I have to go here and then run all the way down. What the hell is that? The meat? What? The meat face? We can move this way. What the F is that? I have no idea what the heck that is. Mods, help, please. Okay, it's getting hot in here. Getting hot in here. It's actually real. I read about it. Wait, what? There's a robot made of skin? Why on earth would they do that? Yes, can I help you? Oh wait, do you need directions somewhere? Not to be rude, but I beg of you. Ask someone else. I happen to be lost myself. What was that? A woman asked you to come and find me? That would be my friend, no doubt. How embarrassing. I'd hoped to keep this hopelessly directionless side of myself under wraps. I feel terrible leaving her like that, but I'd clean forgotten a task from one of my professors. I rushed back to collect the item I was asked for, which I found, thankfully, but got rather turned around when attempting to return. But don't you worry about me. I'll be just fine on my own. Now, if I'm right, then following this road east will lead me to a teleporter, I think? I mean, I know. I have business with your friend anyway. I can escort you. You mean it? Truly? Well, that is... I mean, if you're heading in that direction anyway, I don't see why I shouldn't tag along. Oh no, please, after you. If I'm able to get as far as the teleporter that connects to Point and Oikos, I should be able to make the remainder of the trip on my own. Now then, would you mind? Because I think I actually have to walk with him the whole way. I think if I teleport, he would disappear. Can't go this way? Yeah, we go this way. So we go to that place and then we speak to her. We're using the shader mods? No. I'm using nothing. Hello chat, what's good? What's up, Nasty? On the topic of WoW, I also need to do the remaining dungeons for KSM. So we need to work on that too in the next few days. Also, what the heck is that? Is that XDD toilet? Did someone say dungeons? Yes, I need to do some dungeons. Not right now. You can do a sponsor, we could run you through. I think during sponsor it might be a bit too much. Because I don't want my attention to be too split. And I don't want you guys to just sit there and wait for me for 30 minutes where I do nothing. But potentially after my stream, I may go bot stream. And if I don't do that tonight, at least the rest of the week for sure. What a relief it is to see a familiar sight. I should be alright without you now. After all, it's just a straight shot from here to Poyat and Oikos. Goodness the earful. I'm going to get for my friend. I've kept her waiting far too long. Well, I really should hurry. She is owed an explanation and a heartfelt apology. Do come see us though. I would like to thank you. Okay, we can teleport. Not rush for just go to this week. Yeah, I'll do it this weekend for sure. Nathaniel hasn't seen every episode of Skip the Toilet. I haven't seen any episodes. I don't know what it actually is. I just know people say it. That's all I know. Thank you for your help. Truth be told, when my friend first dashed off, I had assumed it was because she forgot an assignment from Mitron. Lo and behold, I was right. We're studying at the words of Mitron in Academia and Nider, learning all we can about the engendering of aquatic life from that self-same master. Honestly though, I've no idea why Mitron would ask me to procure a flower of all things, and one that's still undergoing testing in Elpis. It's very beautiful, yes, but what has it to do with ichthyology? Well, nothing, but that's the point, surely. It must be intended as a present. As a present, one meant for Logrif. Mitron is hopelessly enamored, as we all well know. We do? This is certainly news to me. Though now that you mention it, I suppose I have seen sparks between them. I wonder why I never noticed before. That settles it. We need to hurry back and begin an in-depth observation of their romantic entanglements. I can't believe I wasted all this valuable research time lost amongst the trees, and I would have wasted even more if not for you, good lady. Now that my friend and I are together again, we can get back to the Academia and deliver the flower to Mitron. But before we rush off, a reward. You certainly deserve it. Alright, I think that's good. I think it's time to run once human so that we're ready for our little